Also, ich habe jetzt die ehrenvolle Aufgabe, euch alle zu diesem Fest heute, zu diesem besonderen Anlass willkommen zu heißen. Und der Tracy und wir alle, wir freuen uns, dass wir diesen Tag gemeinsam erleben dürfen.
Jesus in me, loves the Jesus in you. The Jesus in me, loves the Jesus in you. You are welcome. You are welcome to the birthday party for Tracy. Jesus in me, loves the Jesus in you. Jesus in me, loves the Jesus in you. You are welcome. You are welcome. Birthday party for Tracy.
Ladies and Gentlemen, wir wollen unseren netten, famosen, extravaganten und immer zu Scherzen aufgelegten, von Amerika angereisten Tracy Matthews, as known as Mr. Cool, begrüßen.
So happy to be you here. I'm glad that you become my friend. Yeah. To me you always will be dear. Yeah. My love for you will never end. Yeah. I like to tell you that I love you, and I'll love you forevermore. And when you're here, you really bless me with fellowship and fun and so much more. Oh, I am so happy you are here. Yeah, yeah. I'm glad that you become my friend. To me you always will be dear. Yeah. My love for you will never end. My love for you will never end.
We love you, Tracy, deep down in our hearts. We love you, Tracy, deep down in our hearts. Don't stop the fun, you are our coolest friend. Don't stop the fun, you are our coolest friend.
Jetzt wird gleich ein Salat serviert. Wir wollen aber vor dem Essen noch zusammen beten.
Ja, wir haben sehr viel Grund zu danken immer. Fängt an, ja, bei unserem Herrn Heiland, der alles wachsen lässt. Ich war hier das letzte Mal als kleines Mitglied von den Rübenanbauern und da war gerade die Verabschiedung von dem, der die Transportgemeinschaft geleitet hat hier im ganzen südhessischen Raum. Und er hatte auch diesen Vers dann zum Abschied genommen: Solange die Erde steht, soll nicht aufhören Saat und Ernte, Frost und Hitze, Sommer und Winter, Tag und Nacht. When the earth remains, seed time and harvest, and cold and heat, and summer and winter, in the day and night shall not cease. Ja, lieber in Deutsch, ich werde auch jetzt dem danken. Und das hat er auch gesagt, ja, was wäre das alles? Wir haben viele Hände, die mitgewirkt haben, die zubereitet haben, die das Essen zubereitet haben, die es organisiert haben. Oder es fängt an auch bei den Bauern, die es gepflanzt haben und ernten durften. Aber was wäre es, wenn Gott nicht das Wachstum und das Gelingen schenken würde? Deswegen wollen wir jetzt am Anfang ihm danken. Lieber Jesus, wir danken dir, dass du uns hier zusammengeführt hast. Danken dir auch für die Bewahrung. Danken dir, dass wir heute auch die Gelegenheit haben dürfen, den Tracy seinen Geburtstag zu feiern, auch in der Zeit, wo er jetzt schon so lange ja, aus gesundheitlichen Gründen nicht kommen konnte, dass du es in diesem Jahr wieder möglich gemacht hast und nicht nur möglich gemacht hast, dass er kommt, sondern dass wir hier zusammen auch das feiern dürfen. Hab du Dank, Herr, dass wir zusammen sein dürfen. Hab du Dank auch für die guten Gaben, die wir immer wieder aus deiner Hand empfangen dürfen. Segne sie uns zur Kraft und dir sei Preis dafür. Wir danken dir in Jesu Namen. Amen. Amen.
Jetzt gibt's Essen. Also das kann ich genauso gut gemütlich. Bevor jetzt das Programm weitergeht, war doch der Vorschlag, dass wir ein gemeinsames Foto draußen machen, weil jetzt gerade die Sonne scheint. Deshalb gehen wir jetzt alle mal raus und wir werden Anweisungen bekommen, wo man hinsteht und dann kommen wir wieder zügig rein und dann geht es weiter. Okay?
I want to sing a song that kind of describes how I feel about being in Germany and how I feel about my friends. And Anita's, this young lady's going to play. And I hope you enjoy the song. It talks about Germany and my time here with all of you. You can start now. I love my dear friends and wonderful people, yeah, who live in Germany, yeah. I love my dear friends and wonderful people who live and love in Germany. Yes, I do. I feel so welcome each time that I return, that my happy heart keeps laughing like a clown. Yeah, I love my dear friend, yeah, and and wonderful people who live and love in Germany.
Wonderful is your name, O Lord. How wonderful is your name, O Lord. How wonderful is your name. How wonderful is your name. How wonderful is your name, O Lord. How wonderful is your name. How wonderful is your name. How wonderful is your name, oh Lord.
Some of you don't know how old I turned, and you'll be surprised. I turned 82 years old. Woo! And I found out that I don't have that stomach that some people have in Germany. Like Manfred. And I think it came from drinking that bubbled water. We just drink water with no bubbles in America. And you see the bubble doesn't come out. There's no bubble there. So that's the problem with Germans. Don't drink any bubbled water to your young kids, and you won't have what Manfred, you won't have it. Okay, I put together some words about my 82nd birthday. Hope you enjoyed as I sing, and I put some words together. You can play it now, here we go. Okay, you can start. What? Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, wrong mic. Okay. Okay. No, yes, does it work? 1, 2, 3, I guess it does work. And the music's on the tape here. Okay. Let's wait till it gets up there. It's coming, hopefully. I hope I don't wait 82 years before it comes. Oh no. I hear it, but it's not up. You have to get it louder. Oh. Okay, there. You got a chance to hear a little bit of melody. Thank you for sharing my special day. I'm filled with joy and praise, 'cause I'm turning 82 this month, and God kept me all the way. I thank God for every twist and turn, uphill and valley low. I'm turning 82 this month, and I want you all to know I've traveled far, I've seen great sights, I felt the warm sunshine and felt the coldest night. Ooh, thank you for sharing my special day. I'm filled with joy and praise. I'm turning 82 this month. It's because of my coolness, there is no gray. I'm turning 82 and God kept me all the way.
Well, my Jesus is a river of love, and He flows from heaven above. You take every sin you have and you wash it away. You just jump in the water today.
Oh yeah.
You don't drown if you learn to pray. Well, my Jesus is a river of love, and He's flowing your way. Well, my Jesus is a river of love, and He flows from heaven above. You take every sin you have and you wash it away. You just jump in the water today. You won't drown if you learn to pray. Well, my Jesus is a river of love, and He's flowing your way.
Oh boy, it's hard to be humble when you're perfect in every way. I can't wait to look in the mirror. I get better looking each day. Not him, no, me is to love me. We must be cool, guys. Oh boy, it's hard to be humble, but we're doing the best that we can. Some of you were wondering if I had ever gotten married or am I getting married. And I want to let you know, some of you don't know, that I did. And I want to sing about my wife since you never got a chance to meet her. And Anita's going to play it, and you'll get a chance to know why you're laughing about my wife. She's laughing about my wife. She won't be too happy. All right, Anita, you can start. We got married last Friday. My girl was right there beside me. Our friends had all gone. We were alone, side by side. We were so happily wed when she got ready for bed. Then her teeth and her hair she placed in a chair, side by side. One glass eye so tiny, one hearing aid so small. Then she took one leg off and placed it in the chair by the wall. Yeah, I stood there broken hearted. Most of my girl had departed, and I slept in the chair. There was more her there, side by side. Wow. You like my wedding song? You like my wedding song? Good. Good.
My body is over the ocean. My body is bring back my body to me. Bring back, oh bring back my body to me, to me. Bring back, oh bring back my body to me. Last night Daniel laid on his pillow. Last night Daniel laid on his bed. He stuck his feet out of the window, and now all his neighbors are dead. Bring back, oh bring back our neighbors to us, to us. Bring back, oh bring back our neighbors to us. Tracy flew over the ocean.
Oh, I know.
Tracy flew over the sea. Tracy flew over the ocean. His cool friends he wanted to see. It'll be a great time staying in Germany with us here. We'll have a great time. Let's give it up for a cheer. We want to be handsome as Tracy. We invite his darker skin. So we gave ourselves the sunbed, and now we are darker than him. Tracy, you need to check out the sun and see. Tracy, enjoy the summer in Germany. Tracy is trying to be German.
Oh, yeah.
He wants to shine like a Jew. Tracy is trying to be German. How to be funny and cool. Tracy, admit it, we Germans are cooler than you. Tracy, admit it, we Germans are cooler than you. Tracy, admit it, we Germans are cooler than you. Tracy, admit it, we Germans are cooler than you.
Standing on the corner, watching all the girls go by. Standing on the corner, giving all the girls the eye. Cause I can't think of a better occupation. Matter of fact, neither do I. Then standing on the corner, watching all the girls, watching all the girls, watching all the girls go by.
Praises to your name, oh Lord, praises to your name, oh Lord, for your name Your name is great and greatly to be praised.
Jetzt gibt es gleich einen Kaffee. Ein Schlaf, Kuchen, ein Eis wird auch serviert. Und ich möchte nun bitten, dass die noch einen Beitrag haben, dass ich das noch ein bisschen koordiniere, dass wir nicht nur Musikalisches nachher noch bringen, dass wir dann, dass die Leute noch zu mir kommen und ganz kurz berichten, was sie nachher noch mit dem Tracy erlebt haben oder an Bildern oder was ihr mitgebracht habt, werden wir dann einfügen und dann geht es jetzt zum Kaffee.
Okay. Do you know what is it? Kids.
$1.
It's not the newest one and the old one, that doesn't matter. And I will tell you a little bit the story about this dollar, because it's connected. The story is connected to Tracy. I met you probably 20 years ago in the church,
In the church, yeah.
and you sang the song God and God Alone.
Yeah.
You remember this time?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's okay. And I think months later, we also started to sing the song in my church. So I found some music scores for the choir, and from time to time we sing the song. Thanks to you.
Okay.
You brought the song to my church. I'm very glad, or we are very glad that Vera and me, my wife, we can be on this birthday today. And what is the story about this dollar? You had a very special tradition to send letters. I mean not emails, but letters, handwritten letters, postcards. And you remember, you left some money inside.
Yeah. Oh.
And you did this for many, many years. And I guess that some people here also get some letters with a dollar piece inside. And this was very special from your side, and I appreciate it so much. And today I want to say thank you for that you are my friends, that I can be your friend, that we can be your friends, and can celebrate your birthday here, together with you. And this dollar always remembers me, this situation when you sent me letters. Because today we don't do this normally. We just send a WhatsApp message, maybe Instagram or Telegram message, but you sent letters. And many of them somewhere in my box at my home. And thank you for this time. Thank you that you remember your friends in Germany far away, and you did this job, I guess, with joy. And today I'm very thankful to you that you did this, because this is a sign of friendship, and this is your strong side, that you remember your friends and spend some time with them. And I hope that the rest of the time you spend here in Germany, you will find one day, you will visit our new home finally,
All right.
and we can remember the good old times.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. As the next person.
The next person.
Sowas kannst du machen.
Mir ist noch was eingefallen, also ich weiß, dass nicht so viele Leute was mit dem Tracy erlebt. Ja.
Meine Geschichte hängt zusammen hier mit dem Daniel Benjamin, der heute auch hier ist. Er hat also um das Jahr 2000, ich weiß nicht mehr ganz genau, an welchem Tag das war, plötzlich bei mir geklingelt, unangemeldet. Ich habe damals in einer alten Villa gewohnt, also so richtig wie ein Schlösschen mit Türmchen und tolle Stuckdecken. Und da klingelt er mit einem Freund und sagt, das ist Tracy, ich komme runter, und macht die Türe auf. And Tracy, maybe this is the moment where you can follow me. when you came first time with Daniel Benjamin to my house, and now you can tell your friends what happened when I opened the door and you came into my house.
You can tell it better. You tell it better.
Ja.
You tell it better.
Also, ich öffnete die Tür und da steht ein Sack voll Brot, weil ich zu der Zeit jeden Tag Brot verteilt habe an verschiedene Familien. Er kommt rein zur Tür und ich gebe ihm eine schwäbische Brezel. Ich komme aus Nürtingen am Neckar und für ihn war das so unfassbar. Zum ersten Mal lernt er jemanden kennen, eine tolle Portal geht auf und er bekommt eine Brezel geschenkt. Und so wurde ich da sein Brezelfreund. Und ich habe ihn dann später in den USA besucht, dann sind wir mit dem Zug durch Pennsylvania nach Ohio gereist, waren auf der Christian Endeavor in North Carolina und dann habe ich den Nathan Robb und seine Eltern kennengelernt und dann habe ich dadurch neue Freunde gefunden und heute ist Nathan hier, was mich sehr freut. Also ich kenne ihn und seine Eltern, sein Vater ist leider schon verstorben, aber seine 3 Brüder und ich selber bin sehr viel in den USA gewesen bei den Amish-People und dort konnte ich dann also auch diese Familie Robb einladen, dass sie mich dort besucht haben in Ohio bei den Amischen. Und es gibt so viele Verbindungen, wir konnten immer wieder telefonieren in Zeiten, wo wir uns nicht sehen konnten. Und fast jedes Mal, wenn er hier in Deutschland war, hat er mich auch in Nürtingen besucht oder in Stuttgart, Daniel. Und heute bin ich mit meiner Frau Judith da und unserer Tochter Elisabeth. Der Sohn ist gerade bei den Royal Rangers unterwegs. Aber sie wird nachher noch ein Lied singen für uns und es ist eine besondere Freundschaft. Also ich kannte ihn schon, bevor ich meine Frau kennengelernt habe und jetzt sind es wohl über 20 Jahre, dass wir Freunde sind. It's over 20 years that we are friends.
Weißt du noch, wie du Tracy kennengelernt hast? Hast du ihn auch nicht so oft
Yeah, so since I got asked, a lot of people asked me today how I know Tracy, how I know you, and I had to be honest and tell them I don't know this man. We met once, like 15 years ago, after the youth group meeting. Debbie brought you along, and after everything was over, I just sat at the piano and played some tunes. My dad told me, and you just joined in singing. And in this moment was this rare moment where I realized that we're all God's people and we don't have to know each other, we're brothers and sisters, and it clicked in this moment. It was such a precious moment, I think, for you as well. And now 15 years later, we didn't talk, nothing. He just called up and said, it's my birthday, do you want to come? So here I am. And meeting all.
And here's the piano.
Yeah, and we agreed that I'm gonna play some tunes in the background as you all go along and enjoy your ice cream. And maybe you know some songs you can just join and sing or just listen to it. So thanks again for including me in this special day. And I'm so glad to meet all the other friends and cool people that Tracy already knows. Thanks so much.
Thank you.
Genießt euer Eis noch weiter oder euren Kuchen, den ihr nachher holen könnt. Ist noch nicht da. Tracy möchte gern, dass noch ein paar Leute etwas berichten. Und da habe ich gedacht, einer, der jetzt mitgekommen ist von Amerika, der kann berichten, wie er Tracy kennengelernt hat, sein closer friend, Nathan.
I'm
gonna sit here so I can hear everybody.
So you can hear everybody. That makes sense. Läuft alles? Good. Okay. Just making sure, seeing how things are. My German is limited to hello and like 6 things on a list that I have. So that's unfortunate because I've really enjoyed being here. This is my 3rd time in Germany, and it's been really fun every single time I've had the chance to come. So, anyways, I was asked to make a few comments about how I met Tracy and how I've become friends with him over the years. So somebody asked me, like, how'd you meet Tracy? And I'm like, well, Tracy kind of met me before I met Tracy. Tracy knew my parents before they were married, and then, knew them when they got married, and then, me and my 3 brothers kind of came along. And I'm from Ohio in the U.S., and that is about 6 hours driving from my house to Tracy's house. And it's a nice trip, but I don't get to do it very often. So anyways, where am I going with this story? I grew up as a part of West Virginia, the state of West Virginia Christian Endeavor, and Tracy would show up in West Virginia and visit and be a part of events and just be his charming self, his cool self, and that was always fun. So I got to know Tracy from an early age, and over the past, I would say 10 years, I've done some traveling with him a little bit and visited some places with Christian Endeavor, and I'm always fascinated by Tracy's ability to meet people. I consider myself an introvert, but I love to be an extrovert. I love to talk to people. I love to meet people. I love to get to know people, and Tracy, I think, he's the best. Simply the best at meeting people, the best at talking to people, the best at genuinely caring about people. And so, yeah, I mean, he's just been such a great friend, and I've been blessed to have known him all this time and continue to know him. And I don't know, is there anything else I can add? Nothing? Okay, well, that's Tracy, so thank you for, yeah.
Next person.
Hello, my name is Peter.
I don't know what he's going to say.
Don't be afraid. Don't be scared. Okay, I met Tracy in Tabor. This is where I studied theology for 2 years. And I was at lunch, and I saw on the... Yeah, okay. And I saw on the neighbor table, they were laughing all the time. And I was noticing that guy, and it was Tracy, and they were laughing all the time. And I was like, okay, maybe someone told a really good joke. But on the next day, they were laughing again. And every lunch and dinner on the table where Tracy was sitting, they were laughing all the time. And I thought, okay, there must be really up to something to this guy that they were laughing all the time. And then on one lunch, we sat together, and Tracy played his age joke with me. You probably know the age joke? Where he was like, okay, guess how old I am? I was like, okay, yeah, maybe, I don't know, 45? And Tracy was like, that old? And I was like, okay, maybe 35. That's better. And he waited for minutes, and after 10 minutes or so, he gave me his license or his ID. And I was like, okay, yeah, so what am I going to do with it? And he's like, yeah, check my birth date. I was like, that can't be true, that's fake. But it was real, and yeah, that's his age joke. And that's my story, how I got to learn Tracy, and I visited in the US for 2 times, and we became good friends. And another story I would like to share, and I think I have never told you. There was in my time in Karlsruhe, I was in a small group there in the local church. And on one evening, I don't know what the topic on that particular evening was of the small group, but we were talking like about the topic. We Christians, we are supposed to be like Jesus, but sometimes you don't see the difference to Christians and non-Christians in terms of their behavior and if they're really good. And the mood was really depressed because we all wanted to be better people, and we were like, it's sometimes hard. And do we really think that Christians are better people than the non-Christians? And I was like, I immediately had to think of Tracy. And I was like, I know someone, he's a Christian, and he's such a good person. And you immediately came to my mind when we talked about this. And he's never talking bad about someone. He's genuinely nice and loving to people, and he is. And yeah, that's what I shared in that small group evening on that day. So Tracy, yeah, you're a special friend, and it's really a privilege to know you. Also, happy birthday.
So two more now. They didn't know that I will come, but I know that they have also a story from changing the numbers in the age.
I guess it was during the Christian Endeavor Convention in Essen where we met, and we were standing in a row and waiting for food, and a crazy guy in front of me talked and made jokes and this and that, and was talking to Reinhard that I met later, and then we had a chance to meet each other, and of course Tracy played his age joke with me too, and I was wrong like Peter was, and the same reaction, and so I came to 25, and then he was fine. But he was 52, in fact. So, but we had a very blessed time. I had a chance to meet him in the US, and we had a trip to West Virginia and across the East Coast, so it was a very blessed time. Think back to it very thankfully, and yeah, so you're a blessing to our life. You visited my family when the kids were smaller, so now when the kids are too old to come with us, we're not cool enough. So no, they have other plans now. They are old enough now and go their own way. So, but they greet you, and yeah, my mom greets you too, by the way. And yeah, happy birthday.
Yeah, so I guess I will have to add some bits too. And yeah, meeting Tracy, it was a life-changing thing for me. And I will tell you why. Because when we met, it was at the Christian Endeavor Convention in Essen, same year as you met Peter. And it was a dire time for me to live, because I lived under a highway bridge at that time. Then this guy came along and rescued me. Yeah, so we had a little bit fun. Peter and I and a few friends, we went to the Christian Endeavor Convention, and we did not do any booking beforehand. And we just had our backpacks and sleeping bags, and we ended up under a motorway bridge where we stayed overnight. And so this was, yeah, a little bit special, because normally you will do your bookings before in Germany and you'll have everything planned, and we just went, and we didn't care.
We were young.
We were young. Who knows? Maybe we needed the money. But it was that year when I came to meet Tracy back in 1995, I think it must have been. And yeah, we stayed in contact ever since. And yeah, after a few years of not meeting one another in person, Tracy rang up and asked whether we would like to come for his birthday party. And here we are, bringing our greetings, our heartfelt blessings, and also bringing our kids. Okay, or not. They're just, they're off. But yeah, you've been a friend to our family for so many years, and we had nice times. I would have loved to see you dance the hula with Peter. Sadly, I wasn't there. But very nice moments, and so good to have you here again after many years. And we are also very, very happy and thankful that your health you're in such a condition that you can come here. And it was not always easy in the past few years. You had a few things to get through. And yeah, all the way better that you're here now. So nice to have you here.
Okay.
And we're not finished hugging yet. We are? No, we're not.
Who's going to be
Hula will come, but not from you. Sorry.
Ich erzähle euch kurz, wie ich Tracy kennengelernt habe. Als ich Peter kennengelernt habe, hat er zu mir gesagt, Miriam, mein coolster Freund aus USA kommt uns besuchen. Willst du übersetzen, oder?
Shall I translate to you? Or? Yeah. Okay. Oh, you're German. Okay. So, yeah. When my wife and I met, I told her that I have a very cool guy, cool guy from the United States,
Und ich habe ihn gesehen und gedacht, oh, wie kann das denn ein Freund von meinem Mann sein? Der ist doch bestimmt doppelt so alt.
And my wife thought, well, this can be a friend from my husband because he might be twice as old as him.
Und Tracy wollte etwas einkaufen und zu der Zeit gab es noch die Schleckermärkte. Und wir sind zusammen mit einem anderen Freund und Tracy in den Schleckermarkt gegangen.
So it occurred that my wife, Tracy, and I guess it was Christian, we went to a grocery store to buy some stuff.
Und die beiden Herren haben Tracy einen Satz beigebracht, den es auch zu der Zeit in der Werbung gab, nämlich, was kosten die Kondome?
And Christian and I taught Tracy a common, I say, a commercial in the German television where it happens that a guy goes to the cashier and asks, do you know what the condoms are costing? And then the cashier shouts across the entire shop and says, what are they costing the condoms? And everybody turns around and says, what? And that was the sentence that we taught to you. Was kosten die Kondomen? What costs the condoms?
Und so ist er also die nächsten 3 Tage, die wir zusammen waren, in jedem Geschäft, Türe auf, hallo, was kosten die Kondome? Das war meine erste Begegnung mit Tracy und er sagt nicht nur, er ist cool, er ist es tatsächlich auch.
And so you came to the grocery stores and asked this question, and that's why my wife had the experience with you that you are really cool and just making every joke. So you better watch out who you're hanging out with.
Yeah, you're right. Who's next? Oh, who's next? Okay, Reinhard Stark is coming up. He said. Yeah, he's coming up next.
Also gut. Die Geschichte dürfte ja allgemein bekannt sein, denke ich mal, dass wir Tracy das erste Mal getroffen haben in Coventry. We meet you in Coventry, Martin and me, and you gave an interview for a video camera and said you are international vice president and world council member. Also er war der internationale Vizepräsident. Wir dachten, das war damals der Bush oder so jemand, aber nicht der Tracy von Amerika. Aber er meinte von EC, ne, Christian Endeavor, ja, Vice President. Und ja, bei derselben EC-Tagen war auch die Karin dabei. Nur ich habe die nicht, also wir haben sie beide nicht gesehen. Ne? Ich habe meine Schwägerin schon kennengelernt, also die jetzige Frau von Karins Bruder, die haben wir getroffen. We sang in the International Choir with George Campbell, and I met Katja, Hartmut's wife now, but I didn't meet Karin. And you meet Albrecht Gruler. You meet Albrecht Gruler, und Karin war mit 3 anderen Freundinnen auch da, aber nur für 2, 3 Tage oder so, auf der Tagung in Coventry. Oh, steht da so, ja. Danke. Ja, und da hatte Tracy immer uns erzählt, ja, der Albrecht, dass der 3 junge Frauen um sich herum hat und er sieht auch so viel besser aus. You said, Albrecht, you look much better, and he has 3 young girls around his and so. Und das hat ihn so beeindruckt, da ist er mit dem in Kontakt gekommen. Und das nächste Jahr kam er dann schon zu uns. Ich habe gesagt, ja, wenn du, if you ever been in Germany, you can come and visit us. I invite you. And just the next year, you came, visit us, and you made a schedule and you planned a trip to Stuttgart. and so we first time met you at Albrecht's home. No, we both met. Genau. 1 year later, almost the same. But the difference, we met in Karen's home. And so 1 year later, the year later was also we meet Peter in Gießen. It must be in Gießen. And you made the same joke with your age. But at this time we know your age. A year before, we didn't know it. You said, everybody, you are 28. In 1990, you are 28. Everybody can calculate how old he is now or so. So, and then at Peter's, when we meet Peter at the convention, you really was 52 and I was 25. And you ask everybody, oh, who does look older, and such stuff. And now it's the same thing. You have an 8 and a 2 in your number, and everybody knows
28.
your age now.
Yeah.
And if I have an 8 and a 2 in your number, then I have the age you're supposed. Ja, so irgendwie haben wir uns dann kennengelernt, aber ich wollte noch die Geschichte, die kennt zumindest meine Familie, die ist vielleicht weniger interessant. In Gießen ist noch was geschehen. At the CE convention in Gießen, there are 5,000 people and different seminaries. And we picked out a seminar in a large church building in Gießen. And it was Saturday, it was hot. And Tracy sat in the back, we sat in the back, and we didn't translate for you. It was not so interesting for us. It was too much.
Boring.
And the how do you say, the preacher, the leader, no?
The leader.
The leader of the seminary taught something about that Christians are peaceful people. And also in politicians, not to put weapon systems and all that stuff like the military. It was still at the end of the, how to say, Cold War, that time. And in Germany, some people said, no weapon systems, it's the best. And the preacher who was a leader told also about in this direction, we don't need weapons and all that stuff. And it was some type less Christian, it was many politician things in this
But what's my
in Vortrag.
In
his message.
In the lecture.
Yeah. So we didn't translate for Tracy. And after the lecture was finished, the guy asked, does anybody have a question? Nobody in the whole church has a question. Nobody, everybody's happy. It's over. And then the other said, oh, for this case, I have prepared. If nobody has a question, I saw Tracy Matthews in the back of this church. Tracy, please come in front. And Tracy said, oh, wake up. Go in front of the church. You should talk to him. And Tracy walked from the back in the front of the church. Nobody understand. And said, it was Burkhard Weber.
Yeah.
Burkhard said, oh, Tracy is a funny guy. He thought because he's American, he wants that everybody clap with hands when he comes for and speak. And so the whole church fall out to laugh and clapped, and it was live in the church. at this langweiliger Vortrag.
This boring lecture. After this boring lecture, the people start up awaking,
now
living.
The message was over, and now it came live because Tracy said, oh, everybody can clap and all that stuff. And then it happened that if I imagine now, I can't believe. Burkhard asked you, Tracy, what's your job?
Oh.
What's your job in Washington? And you start, your job is with Christian Endeavor this, and said, oh, Burkhard said, no. Your job, where you make your money, profession. Where do you work? And then Tracy started, I worked for the United States government, and we developed the most modern weapon systems. With nuclear power. We have 24 Trident missiles, they flow 6,000 miles. You push the button and blow out the country. And Burkhard was a little bit embarrassed and said, "Your Christian have different opinions." But
he was looking for the door to get out of the room. Okay.
So, and the other thing, you made your joke like you have been a Mexican. You also did it in Heidelberg, in the castle. And I guess many people know, oh, I'm Mexican, oh, do I speak English? Is my English good? Yes. Without an accent and all that stuff. I guess many of us know such stories, or not?
I think for me, he didn't try to do that. Maybe he was afraid of me, I would recognize.
So, and it happened some years later. I visit Tracy in Washington, and we ride by bus to another city, and we wait at the bus station, and there are some older ladies too. And Tracy talked with them. They asked where you to come from, and Tracy said, I'm from Washington, from DC. The lady said, no. Dad, yes, I'm from Washington, DC. And they said, no. What do you think where I come from? You come from Mexico. So, okay. Was auch noch, oder?
Ja, okay.
Ihr wart ja auch noch, oder?
Entschuldigung?
Ihr wart ja auch mal im Geburtstag, ne?
Yeah, okay, yeah. Okay, so I will continue. That is the other Reinhard. Sometimes Tracy mixed it up. He called me, Reinhard, I will come. I say, no, I don't know, but you're coming. No, I'm just joking. So my name is Reinhard. I'm coming together with Jochen and my wife Anne, not from here, the area around. We are from Franconia, from close to Nuremberg. And I met Tracy not together on the World Convention in Coventry in 1990. Jochen was meeting him together with Stefan and Robert. And I was visiting Tracy. That was the first time I met him in the US. So maybe that is special. Because Jochen and I, we did make a long trip after our studies. We studied, that's also something we have in common, Reinhard, Jochen, Tracy, Martin and myself. We are both electrical engineers. And I met him in Washington, D.C., so I know that he was coming from that area, not from Mexican maybe. Therefore, he don't play the trick on me. But he played, of course, his age game with me, of course, also. We said, well, I think we were 23, 24, stuff about that. And he said, I'm just at the end of the 20s, so 29, 28, something about that. That was 1992, so it was not true. And it was fun to be together with Tracy. We met his family, really great. All your brothers and sisters, your parents were still alive there. That was really great. And we had a lot of fun there, and we go back to Germany. And we for a long time we keep in contact. And that was just great to know you and to know you for such a long time, Tracy, and to share moments, our thinking, our believing in Christ. To be a brother in Christ, that was just great for me. Thank you very much, Tracy.
Thank you. Okay, I think the next person is coming up now. Who's that coming? You, good. Okay.
Yeah. After the stories, I'd like to have a different point of view, not on you, but what I find special about you. So Peter Bernshausen introduced me to Tracy on the occasion of the World Convention in '98 in Bad Liebenzell. Was international convention also in the side to the Black Forest. And I came to know him, and we were talking. So, just for background information, I've been involved in Christian endeavor for more than 30 years. And I found it very interesting to meet you. And you told me something that impressed me very much. That was how you brought Jesus to the guys in the housing projects. Because we were in Christian endeavor, sometimes you struggle how to bring Christ to people not of your social scope. And you told us you made a toolbox for those kids, and there was in it a screwdriver, a hammer, a saw, and the king of chess game. And so he did these projects of a couple of weeks. So kids learned if you want to drive into the screw, you need a screwdriver. If you want to put a nail in the wall, you need a hammer. And kids always were wondering, hey, what is this chess king all about? Well, you wait, it's not the time yet. And then you told them, this is King's English. And you need to know, you cannot talk like, hey Tracy, how you be? You have to learn to say, hello Mr. Matthews, how are you? But if you don't learn proper English, you will never be able to get a proper job. So this is a tool, like a screwdriver, like a saw, like a hammer, you need to talk proper English. And this is what impressed me about this story, was to really focus on what are the kids' needs, how can I help them, not to deliver my program, but to see what is good for them, what do they need to know, and to bring them this. And this is a story, as you can imagine, still stick to my mind, obviously.
Who wants to be next? Oh, David. Okay, David. I met him at 18 years old. He wants to come up and say something. Come on up, David. David came to America several times to visit me, and we had a good time. And he learned to do the square dancing. We had a church service, and something was called square dancing. And David didn't know it, and he went up to do it. And it was funny, watching a German trying to do what is called square dancing at the church here.
But that's not the story I want to tell today. I was asking, have you been to other places than Germany in Europe? Have you? Yeah. What places were that? Okay, do you remember a further place? Huh? Do you remember a further place where you have been in Europe? The Netherlands.
Oh, the Netherlands, yeah.
Yeah, I know, but you didn't realize it that we traveled to the Netherlands because you were a little sleepy, and then we went on a ship and drove to an island, and I guess you didn't realize where you were, but we really had a good time on Texel. Do you know Texel? Yep. Yeah. And there we really had some great times, and maybe Jan will tell us one of these stories.
Well, there's a place, the highest point of the island is 15 meters only, and it called the Hohe Berg. And we thought, how can we translate it to Tracy? So we drive with our car to the place and had a little bit walk. And then I said, Tracy, do you know the place is called where we are here? He said, nope. I said, Big Mountain. And he almost fell over. I said, where? I didn't see, I don't recognize. And that was so funny, and we were laughing several hours about this little story. That was really, really funny, because it's only 50 meters high, and there's nothing special there, but that was really funny. Yeah. And we took Tracy to a vacation trip twice. And one time we were in Ostbevern in the near of Münster, and there we had a very, very special time together, and it was very spiritual, and we had so much fun. And one day we took him to Münster, and we led him at a place, I don't know where, but we said, we have something to do. And we go in the post office, take a postcard, write a text, "We are here at vacation trip with a cool guy and we had a great time," and send it direct to him to America. And he didn't know it. And that was really, really funny when he came back to home to get a postcard from his own vacation trip.
And one more story I want to share with you. There was on that same vacation, Jan had to do a meeting in another city called Bochum, and yeah, it's an hour drive or something like that. And so we took him there and thought of what we can do else in Bochum. And on that day there was a concert of Andrew Crouch, and all over the place they were hanging out these papers, and he was telling, "Oh, did you see Andrew Crouch is singing here?" And we already bought some tickets that evening. And later that day, he still didn't know that we were going to that concert that evening. The people around us thought that he was Andrew Crouch because of his good singing, and he really played it with the people. And but later on the concert, he told us in the break that he would have to go to the restrooms, and he just didn't come back. What happened? He went to the VIP area and talked to him and had a good time, and then later came back. Yeah, that's Tracy.
And I want to say that when I went to the concert with him, I was the only black guy on the train. So I walked up and down the train and had them singing Andre Crouch's songs. And they thought I was Andre Crouch. And we all walked into the building. I'm singing, I'm leading them. And I'm Andre Crouch walking into the building. I had so much fun. They didn't know I wasn't Andre Crouch. Until Andre Crouch came out, then they said, "We don't know you now." We don't know you. We don't know you.
Jetzt gehen wir mal über zum Kaffee trinken, dass jeder noch einen Kaffee hat und das Kuchenbuffet ist auch eröffnet.
Okay, also wir sehen uns ein Lied, das geht sowohl auf Deutsch als auch auf Englisch, und wir haben uns entschieden dafür, dass wir 2 Strophen auf Deutsch singen. Wenn jemand das nicht kennt, darf er gerne mitsingen. Für einen gemeinschaftlich gedacht, wir wussten nur nicht, ob das jemand kennt oder nicht. Und dann werden wir die dritte Strophe aber auf Englisch singen, damit Tracy und Nathan auch noch was verstehen. Genau. Also wer es kennt, darf gerne mitsingen, oder ihr könnt uns einfach einsteigen, wenn ihr es im Laufe des Hörens kennenlernt. Genau.
Meine Sünden, sie lassen sich schwer, versenkt in der Tiefe, verschwunden im Meer. Im Abgrund der Liebe, Gott sieht sie nicht mehr. Sie waren unzählig, doch Gnade ist mehr.
Jetzt möchte ich noch zwei Damen bitten. Einmal die Catherine und danach der Judith, die dann singen wird, das Mikrofon zu geben.
Yes, after we heard so many nice stories about you, Tracy, I just want to share how we met. So it was 2009, and I was going to volunteer at the World Christian Endeavor Union in New Jersey. And one day, I met this charming person. I was actually there to help move the office to Germany. And so we were packing stuff together, and Tracy came to help. And I just realized at some point, okay, all the boxes that I put on the shelves were gone. So in the end, I realized that I put the shelves on, that I put boxes on shelves, and Tracy took them down. But we had a great time. We were laughing a lot. And what you didn't know, Tracy, I was actually very unhappily in love in that time, and you really helped me with your jokes, and you lifted me up, so I was really having a good time, and it was bearable for me then, even though I had this pain. And then after a while, I think it was 10 years ago, so you visited me in Sinsheim, where I worked for a missionary company. And Tracy was telling me, "Oh wow, you cooked such a lovely, nice lunch. I'm so happy." And actually, it was just spaghetti from Aldi. So he was so thankful. And actually, Tracy, that's what I wanted to tell you. You know, in all these years, you were faithful. You always said happy birthday. You sent me an email. You even sent me a card, which never happens to me that people send me cards. So. Yes, I'm really grateful for that and appreciate you as my friend, and very happy that we can celebrate your birthday here together.
So, Judith?
I want to sing a song for you, and I think it's been singing in Germany and overseas. And the first verse is in German, and then the others in English. And if somebody wants to share, they can sing with us, with me.
We had to train it before, but this is live. Yeah. And we choose this song, Hans-Peter and me, because it's a Christian song you can sing through the whole year, because it happens about Easter and Christmas and everything, and during your whole life. It's a song you can live with. In Christ alone, my hope is found. He is my light, my strength, my song. This cornerstone, this solid ground, firm through the fiercest drought and storm.
Jetzt freuen wir uns auf einen Beitrag von Manfred Schmidt. Ja, er wird ein paar Bilder zeigen und die dann gleich illustrieren.
Ja, ich habe schon befürchtet, dass Sie langsam drankommen. Aber keine Angst, ich will nicht singen. Ja. My English is not very good und so probiere es erst gar nicht. Vielleicht könnte jemand dem Tracy ein bisschen übersetzen. Ich habe zwar hier den Tracy, der Vortrag, so als Bilderbuch mit in Englisch und so. Herzlichen Dank für Deborah, die hat mir so ein bisschen grammatikalisch aufgehübscht. Aber da ich mich selten an ein Konzept halte, hat es vielleicht gewisse Abweichungen. Ich will mal erzählen, wie ich den Tracy getroffen habe zuerst. Das war 1989 bei der EC-Tagung in Harlingen in Texas. Ich war damals so 6 Wochen lang auf einer Rundreise, Großraum Kanada bis Mexiko unterwegs. Und da ich damals Gruppenleiter war beim EC in Heidelsheim, wollte ich dann auch auf die EC-Tagung gehen. War gerade günstig gelegen in Texas. Und genau, da war ich schon eine Woche unterwegs in Südtexas und dann die EC-Tagung. Bin dann an das Hotel gekommen und da habe ich dann den Tracy getroffen. Das war in der Eingangshalle vom Hotel, stand eine Gruppe Leute zusammen und der Tracy in der Mitte, den habe ich noch nicht gekannt. Jedenfalls habe ich ihn aufgestupfelt, er soll mal was singen. Und der Tracy hat mal angefangen, so loszulegen wie so ein Opernsänger. Jetzt hatte aber diese Hotellobby eine sehr gute Akustik. Es hat geklungen, wie wenn da 2 Polizeisirenen losgehen. Den anderen Gästen ist fast der Koffer aus der Hand gefallen. Der Tracy hat nach ein paar Tönen dann aufgehört und hat dann gefragt, oh, somebody injured? Ob jemand verletzt sei. So haben wir uns dann kennengelernt. Ich hatte mich für die Reise für meine Verhältnisse gründlich vorbereitet, hatte in den Wochen vorher den Mindestgrundwortschatz in Englisch auswendig gelernt. Bis zum H habe ich einigermaßen die Wörter gekannt. Je weiter nach hinten, desto weniger wusste ich, aber ist egal, das ging. Grammatik hatte ich vernachlässigt, weil mit Grammatik konnte ich in Deutsch auch nicht viel anfangen. Ja, ich weiß nicht, ob der Tracy dahinter steckte, aber jedenfalls wurde ich dann gleich da auf der EC-Tagung gebeten, ein Grußwort aus Deutschland zu sagen. Das habe ich dann gemacht, so mit meinem Wortschatz, wo ich konnte. Die Rede muss wohl ziemlich legendär gewesen sein, weil ich wurde noch Jahre später von Amerikanern darauf angesprochen. Wir haben auch ein paar Bilder. Das war so ein Bild, wie ich mit Tracy zusammen war. Vielleicht kann man weiterdrücken, jawohl. Das war bei dieser EC-Tagung. Ich hatte so ein Schild, da stand drauf West Germany. Da haben die also geguckt und West Germany und sich überlegt, liegt das bei West Virginia oder so? Genau. Ah ja, das spielt später noch eine Rolle. Das ist so ein Beweisfoto. Ich habe bei der hawaiianischen Gruppe, wo ich war, einnahmt und habe einen Hula mitmachen dürfen. Ich soll nachher jetzt noch einen Hula aufführen, weil ich das so gut kann. Genau, dann kann man weitermachen. Genau, nochmal die Hawaiianer. Und der Tracy, der hat dann keine Gruppe gebraucht. Ja, nochmal zurück, ja. Genau, war heiße Geschichte. Ich wurde dann zwischendurch zum Ehrenbürger von Hawaii ernannt und beim Fußballspiel von USA gegen Mexiko bin ich durchgegangen, habe dann mit Sandalen das gegeben. Und ich wollte mich mit dem Tracy im kommenden Jahr in Deutschland treffen. Ich fürchte, da habe ich ein bisschen was angeschuckt. Genau, im nächsten Jahr haben wir uns dann wieder getroffen, diesmal in Deutschland. Tracy hat einen Gegenbesuch gemacht und ich habe ihn irgendwo abgeholt und dann wollten wir nach Straßburg fahren und einen David aus Frankreich treffen. Ja, unterwegs hatte ich noch so die fixe Idee. Der Tracy wusste noch gar nicht, was der Schwarzwald ist oder wo er ist und wie er aussieht. Dann wollte ich noch geschwind den Schwarzwald zeigen, so unterwegs. Habe ich dann gemacht. Am Endeffekt kam er dann mit 4 Stunden Verspätung in Straßburg an. Der arme David hatte schon Wurzeln geschlagen. Jedenfalls, er war noch da, das war wohl günstig. Wir wollten dann das Münster besichtigen. Da kann man mal das nächste Bild machen. Sind dann den Turm hochgestiegen. Im Eingangsbereich hat der Tracy dann erstmal vergeblich den Fahrstuhl gesucht. Wir konnten ihn aber motivieren, schließlich bis ganz hoch zu gehen. So alle 10 Höhenmeter etwa hat er gemeutert. Dann muss man irgendwie wieder ablenken und ja, genau. Unterwegs hat er dann sich als mexikanischer Tourist ausgegeben und hat dann die Amerikaner nach dem Weg gefragt, die runterkamen. Genau, der Aufstieg wurde relativ kurzweilig. Wir waren am Schluss dann oben. Kann man mal weitermachen? Genau, also ziemlich oben. Vielleicht noch ein Bild weiter. Genau, Tracy hat das auch bemerkt und runtergeguckt. Ah, das war der David. Genau. So, beim Abstieg war Tracy übrigens vor uns unten. Da ging es irgendwie schneller. 1990 waren wir auf der EC-Tagung in Kassel. Kann man mal das nächste Bild machen? Ja, genau. Da hat der Tracy dann, also ich sage nur so Highlights ein bisschen, die deutsche Version des Moskitos kennengelernt. Er war dann jeden Morgen überrascht, warum die Stechmücken nur die Person mit der dunkleren Hautfarbe gestochen haben. Denn im Dunkeln müssen sie doch eher die hellere Person finden. Das war dann ich. Aber irgendwie hat ihnen der Tracy besser geschmeckt. Und sie haben ihn gefunden, wie er sich auch in seinen Kissen vergraben hat. Wir können mal weitermachen. Genau, da hat er deutsche EC-Tagung kennengelernt. Jawohl. Noch eins. Jawohl. Es war auf so einer Berg, wie so die Bergpredigt und so. Ja, genau. Nächster Punkt. Tracy und meine Mutter. Das war eine ganz besondere Beziehung. Die Erstbegegnung fand am Telefon statt. Meine kleine Schwester nahm ab und gab das Gespräch mit meiner Mutter weiter. Da ist jemand, der schwätzt ganz verdreht. Das war der Tracy, der wollte am Bahnhof abgeholt werden. Jetzt haben die zwei sich 1 Stunde lang unterhalten. Der Tracy mit seinen 4 Wörtern Deutsch und meine Mutter mit ihren 3 Wörtern Englisch. Und nach einer Stunde wusste noch keiner vom anderen so richtig, was los ist. Irgendwie hat er es dann doch zu uns geschafft. Also die nächste Bushaltestelle ist 3 Kilometer weg, der Bahnhof 5 Kilometer. Irgendwie ist er doch hochgekommen. Genau. Dann gab es jedes Mal beim Frühstück so regelmäßig kulturelle Kontroversen. Meine Mutter konnte nicht verstehen, dass man zum Frühstück kalten Orangensaft trinkt. Sie sagte, da bekommt man Löcher im Bauch. Und der Tracy hat dann gleich immer seinen Bauch untersucht, ob er schon Löcher hat. Sie hat ihm dafür heiße Milch angeboten, das hat der Tracy aber höflich abgelehnt, weil das seinem dunklen Teint schadet. Und einmal, da hat er sich zum Frühstück Erdbeermarmelade auf sein Salamibrot gestrichen. Meine Mutter muss wohl etwas bestürzt ausgesehen haben, weil er hat sich gefragt, ob was falsch ist. Ja, meint sie, die Sachen passen nicht zusammen. Darauf meint die Tracy, warum doch? Ist doch beides rot. Wir hatten jedenfalls viel Spaß, eine großartige Zeit zusammen und ich finde es spitze, dass wir dieses Jahr wieder getroffen haben. Ja, jetzt die Sache mit dem Hula. Dieses Heft von der EC-Tagung in Harlingen 1989 hat der Tracy ausgegraben und auf Seite 8 entdeckt, dass ich beim Hula-Tanzen abgebildet bin. Da ich mich ja offensichtlich auskenne, sollte ich heute jetzt einen Hula machen, habe ich vorhin erfahren. Genau. Ich habe mich ein bisschen im Internet reingelesen. Vielen Dank. Hula scheint gar nicht so schwer zu sein. Also ich habe damals nicht richtig gewusst, was ich mache, aber ich bin jetzt informiert. Man braucht gar nicht viel dazu, man braucht einen schönen Blumenstock, Ein paar Musikinstrumente und noch Begleitung. Also Musikinstrumente ist das klassische Instrument für Hula, ist der Flaschenkürbis. Das ist viel Flasche, wenig Kürbis. Klingt nicht besonders, lassen wir weg, Musik bleibt weg. Blumenschmuck haben wir zum Glück, jetzt Begleitung. Da würde ich von meinen alten Kämpfer gerne zugreifen wollen. Wie wär's mit dir? Und Martin, ihr zwei, kommt einfach zu mir her, rechts und links. Ist nicht schwer. Ihr müsst nichts singen oder so. Ja, komm. Ja. 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 Ha? Ja, komm. Ja, gebt euch den Ruck. Man braucht ja auch eine gewisse Statur für den Hula. Ihr habt das schon mal gesehen, wie die... Ja, prima. Noch ein Freiwilliger? Ja, Freiwilliger vor. Oder Dame, kann man auch machen. Eine Huline. Ja, gut, prima. Spitze. Also, ich habe mal eine Auswertung gemacht. Der Hula ist ein Erzähltanz. Die Hawaiianer erzählen sich damit hauptsächlich den Verlauf von Kriegszügen und anderen Unternehmungen. Und ja, der Tanz hat eine bestimmte Choreografie. Je nachdem, wer den Hula erfunden hat gerade, ist es ein bisschen unterschiedlich. Also hat man relative Freiheit. Da ich jetzt beim Erzähltanz braucht man eine Story. Da ich im Moment gerade ein Haus umbaue, habe ich gedacht, mit Kriegstanz kann ich nicht groß dienen, aber da machen wir einen Baustellentanz. Also wir haben jetzt gerade den Deutsch-Hula erfunden. So, zuerst müssen wir uns mal ausstatten. Und zwar würde ich empfehlen, dass sich jeder mal so eine Blume nimmt und hinter das Ohr klemmt. Also mit dem Ring und die Hüften kann man nicht dienen, aber so ein bisschen kann man schon machen. Oder so, genau. Also man muss nichts singen dabei, von daher kann man es auch in den Mund nehmen. So, bitte zu meinen beiden Seiten. Flankieren sein. Genau, brauchen wir ein Konzept. Also der Ablauf ist so, Erzähltanz. Es gibt immer, angesagt wird das Thema. Dann muss man so machen, so und so. Und dann in die Kniebel gehen, dann probieren wir mal. So. So, gut. Und dann kommt das nächste Thema dran. Erzähltanz. Und daneben zwischen ist so ein bisschen Pantomime, was so passiert ist. Also, Hausbaustelle, Übersicht. Ihr braucht nicht mitmachen, ihr müsst nur bei dem... So, das war alles, was es gibt. Jetzt, so, Hausbaustelle, Wand verputzen. Das war der Unterputz, der ist einfach. Dann Oberputz, das ist das feine Zeugs. Und dann, ganz wichtig bei dem Oberputz, weil das fließt überall hin. So, hup. So, dann kürzen wir ein bisschen ab. Dann Acrylfugen. Silikonfugen. Silikonfugen sind schmieriges Zeugs. Genau. So, das war jetzt der Deutschschüler. War ein bisschen wenig Musik, nicht ganz so viel Rhythmus, aber ich denke, von der Theorie her könnte es passen.
Oh ja. Ja.
So, improven.
Ja.
Bastian, du bist dran.
So, I know that Tracy loves the old hymns, and so I'll sing him one. Yeah.
You can hear me. Oh, okay. All right. Okay. You can sing it.
I'm on yeah. Yeah, I forgot my story. Yeah, last time I went to the US and last year in September or something, I visited Tracy and we took a long, long walk. It was not too hot that day and we went to the mall, you know? And you was wondering why we would go this far, you know? And then you found out. We talked a lot and hung out a lot and did our thing. I liked it. I hope you too. On the hill far away, found an old rugged cross, the emblem of our frank and shame. And I love that old cross, where the dearest and best for a world of lost sinners was slain. So I cherish the old rugged cross, till my trophies at last I lay down. I will cling to the old rugged cross and exchange it someday for a crown. To the old rugged cross I will ever be true, in shame and reproach gladly hear. That he'll call me someday to my home far away, where his glory forever I'll share. So I cherish the old rugged cross, till my trophies at last I lay down. I will cling to the old rugged cross and exchange it someday for a crown.
Hello, Tracy. Yeah. Tracy visited us at our home
10 years ago. So our daughter was 9 years old. And now we told her, now she's 19, we told her we will go to a birthday party of Tracy Matthews. Do you remember? No. There was a black guy visiting us 10 years ago when you was 9 years old. Oh, maybe, yes, okay. And then later she asked us, and how old is he now? Will he be 50 as you? She thought we are the same age. But he didn't make this age joke with her. it works only with children. Okay, and one more, Tracy, I know him, I think, at least 20 years, and he sends me a lot of birthday cards. Thank you very much. Sometimes I answered. Sorry for the other times. But I learned you as a very reliable friend, so thank you very much. And have a happy birthday.
Can you tell how we met?
No.
Funny story how we met. Tell them the funny story how we met.
Okay.
Tell them the funny how we met.
He wants to tell how we met. Okay. So most time I have to do something. I think it's not, wie sagt man, freiwillig, voluntary. So we met when I slept. In a Christian Endeavor convention in Zwickau. There was a very boring lesson, I don't know it, or I was too tired that didn't sleep the night in the sport hall. I don't know, but I had a very light yellow t-shirt and sitting somewhere and was sleeping, and Tracy saw that. I don't know what he thought. He always told me I was swinging in the rhythm of the music that wasn't played, I think, because I didn't. Okay. But after that, I asked me what was about it, and the thing was I was alone at this convention. No other people I knew, and so the first people I really knew there was Tracy. So, and I'm very happy about being new until now. Thank you.
Good.
So, next one.
Ich würde euch jetzt nochmal die Gelegenheit geben, dass ihr euch nochmal am Kuchenbuffet und an dem guten Nachtisch nochmal ergötzen könnt und ja, falsches Wort, sagt meine Tochter, euch erfreuen könnt. Und dann machen wir nachher noch zusammen einen schönen Abschluss. 2 Leute habe ich noch nicht gefragt. Das mache ich jetzt öffentlich. Will die Familie Benjamin auch noch irgendwas sagen? Daniel? Ein Film hast du dabei? Wo? Glaubt ihr mir? Dann würde ich sagen, ihr könnt jetzt einfach vorkommen und bis es vorbereitet ist und dann geht es mit dem Film nochmal weiter.
Tracy, so I bought one of our old films from the many times, but I also first want to say something what we have brought to you as a little gift here in. This is from Africa, because you are American, we are Europeans, and the paradise is neither in Europe nor in America. It comes from Africa. So it's neither black or white. Huh? You also told me that in heaven we will speak English. Yes, we do, but we also speak other English languages. Yeah, I learned so many things from you also. The reason why you have never found a woman, because there's no women in the world who would able to deserve you. That makes it difficult, no? We also know the stories when you want to tell a sentence in German to the congregation, and that give you the sentence, Ich bin schön. So we had many funny stories with you. We are thankful that you are here that we can enjoy this time with you, that God made you so special, and so that you bring so much happiness and also the joy of God in our lives. And I have a little movie which is about 20 years old, so maybe it doesn't look too modern, but you will find yourself as you never grow older in these 20 years.
I praise God for making it possible for me to come once again. It's been a nice time to pray and your faithful. This is Tracy Matthews here in Stuttgart, Germany. 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 This is Tracy Matthews here in Stuttgart.
It's Tracy on this week, there's a problem if it's true. I told him just to use one leg, and that's how it looks like. I'm not sure if he will make it all the way down. That's this last one, then you made it. Oh, that's for old man, huh? This is crazy. Put a leg in. Quack, 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 quack. Quack, quack. Quack, quack. Put my face into all things. I got that done. It seems that Tracy is out of his mind, he got lost. I'm going to try to take out the whole thing like and so since I can't walk on water like Christ did, I need to go back and develop my faith in this song kind of talks about it. Oh, we're going to a hooky, 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 hooky loud. Everybody loves a hooky loud. Where the loud, loud is the shout, shout at the big loud. Oh, you throw our nets out into the sea, and all the young where you can see. Oh, we go to a hooky Everybody, there's a loud, loud, shout at the big blue loud. Oh, we throw our nets into the sea, and all the young come swimming to me. Oh, we go to a hooky, 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 hooky.
So my name is Christoph, and I just want to tell you how I met Tracy. It was a Christian Endeavor conference in somewhere in the middle of Germany, maybe in the middle of north of Germany. I cannot remember in which town it was. I think it was 1998, roughly. And I went to the men's room. And then somebody... Hi. This is the way I met Tracy, on the toilet. And later on, I asked him, or we talked with each other, and I thought, what kind of guy is this who speaks hi at a restroom? And it was very funny. We had a lot of fun there at a conference, and later on, he invited me to America, and I think 1 year later, I came to America, visit him, and it was also nice. So maybe Nathan will have met, because he took me to the Christian Endeavor retreat to West Virginia, somewhere in West Virginia, and then he told me, Christoph, we have to do something. We have to do the hooky law there. And I said, oh, I have no idea about what is this. So I said, oh, no problem. It's really easy. I can teach it to you. And then I said, and I have some dress for this one. And he checked it, and I got a grass skirt, this one. And I got a Hawaii shirt, size S. And I prefer water with bubbles, and therefore the shirt open there, wide like this one. And so we did the hula at a Christian Endeavor retreat, and had a lot of fun. So, and there are many other really nice things. And I heard from you. You shared good times. And I think it's a really pleasure to meet you and to have fun with you and to talk with you about Christ and what he has done. And I'm so glad to be your friend. Thank you very much.
Habe ich jetzt noch jemand vergessen, der gern noch was sagen möchte? Ich glaube, nein. Tracy, I think now it's up to you with going on the program. Yeah?
I appreciate you all coming out, and we're going to kind of close out now the program. And I'll be able to take photos of me. I can't blame you. You can take photos outside and inside. But I just want to thank you for coming. I appreciate you coming. And after I get finished, Reinhardt's going to give the closing prayer, and Karen's going to say a few words. But it's been right. God has blessed this day. Blessed me to get to be 82 years old. I still can move, run, jump, and I can do the boogie. Yeah, I get down, you know. So I can do that because I'm American. I know Peter won't be able to do that. This is my goodbye song. Let's play that. Goodbye song. See, I put it together. I wish I could continue to have fun here and oh, we keep it loud so I can hear. Okay. A little bit louder. Oh. I wish I could continue to have fun here at my party for a lifetime. Oh yeah. I wish I could continue to have fun here at my party for a lifetime. The peace and love of Jesus shines all over each face. I see the Jesus joy he spread all over the place. Oh, I wish I could continue to have fun here at my party for a lifetime. Oh yeah, this wonderful, marvelous birthday party. Around this time next year I'll have to do it again. Yeah!
Also ich soll jetzt diese Closing Words sprechen, was auch immer die sind. Wir wollen uns einfach bedanken für eure Beiträge, für euer Kommen, manche von ganz weit weg. Und dass ihr so mitgemacht habt, da hat sich der Tracy auch wirklich sehr drüber gefreut, bin ich mir ganz sicher. Okay? You agree?
Yeah, I agree.
Good.
I don't know what you say, but I agree.
Ja, okay. Gut. Und bevor wir auseinandergehen, hat er sich noch ein besonderes Lied gewünscht. Das wir jetzt auch alle, das wird angezeigt hier auf dem Screen. Und Let There Be Peace on Earth, so als Abschlusslied. Und dann wird der Reinhard nochmal mit uns beten am Abschluss. Who? And afterwards, when they are all together and share each other. Okay.
And let it begin with me.
Wunschlied zum Schluss vom Tracy. Let there be peace on earth and let it begin with me. Ich wurde da an meinen Vater erinnert, als kleine Kinder. Ich habe ja noch eine Schwester. Da haben wir immer gefragt, ja, wie kommt es denn, dass überhaupt Krieg anfängt? Und wir haben es ja bis vor wenigen Jahren nicht gedacht und haben das jetzt wieder mitgekriegt, wie schnell doch ein Krieg entstehen kann. Wie entsteht ein Krieg? Und die Antwort, mein Vater, der war im Zweiten Weltkrieg, muss noch als junger Knabe fast da mit an die Front, gerade da, wo es jetzt auch wieder gescheppert hat, vor der Krim, vor dem kubanen Brückenkopf, hat da nicht viel erzählt. Also wenn man mal gefragt hat, er hat da schon schreckliche Erlebnisse auch oder schreckliche Dinge sehen müssen, wie viele andere auch. Und so konnten wir ihn ja fragen, wie entsteht das, dass sowas Sinnloses ist wie ein Krieg? Und seine Antwort war immer, jeder Krieg fängt mit einem kleinen Streit an. Und er hat dann auf mich verwiesen oder auf meine Schwester, seht ihr doch. Und das machen dieselben im Großen. So war die Antwort, die wir da immer fast als Standardantwort erhalten haben. Jeder Streit fängt im Kleinen an. Und ja, das hat sich nicht geändert in dieser Welt. Und wir haben heute Geburtstagsfeier vom Tracy. Wir feiern jedes Jahr die Geburtstagsfeier von unserem Herrn Jesus an Weihnachten. Und da kommt die Weihnachtsbotschaft, wo die Engel sagen, Ehre sei Gott in der Höhe und Friede auf Erden bei den Menschen seines Wohlgefallens. Ja, sie sagen da Friede auf Erden, nicht Frieden auf Erden. Ein kleiner Buchstabe, der den Unterschied macht, weil der Friede, der da gemeint ist, das ist der Sohn Gottes selbst, der dann gesagt hat, den Frieden lasse ich euch, meinen Frieden gebe ich euch. Nicht gebe ich euch, wie die Welt gibt. Euer Herz erschrecke nicht und fürchte sich nicht. Peace I leave with you, my peace I give unto you. Not as the world gives, give I unto you. Let not your heart be troubled, neither let it be afraid. John 14:27. Und Jesus sagt an anderer Stelle, das habe ich mit euch geredet, damit ihr in mir Frieden habt. In der Welt habt ihr Angst, aber seid getrost, ich habe die Welt überwunden. Und Paulus sagt an anderer Stelle, Christus, er ist unser Friede. Ja, und das ist das Wichtigste, dass wir diesen Herrn haben. Wir Menschen können es von uns aus nicht. Und das ist das Schöne, dass wir den Frieden, den wahren Frieden haben, wie es Manfred Siebald in dem einen Lied singt, Friede, Friede, Friede sei mit dir, Friede, Friede, Friede sei mit dir. Und da sagt er dann nicht jenes Warten, wenn die Waffen schweigen, sondern es geht um den Frieden mit Gott. Oder wie es der bekannte Liederdichter auch sagt, wenn Friede mit Gott meine Seele durchströmt oder durchdringt, so singen wir im Deutschen. Im Englischen heißt das Original, when peace like a river. Kann man sich ja hier so vorstellen, an dem Strom, an dem wir sind, wenn wir da zuschauen, dass ist so ein Friede und trotzdem steckt da eine unheimliche Kraft drin, die wir gar nicht ahnen. Und das ist der Friede, ein Beispiel, ein kleines Beispiel, wie es wichtig ist, dass wir Friede mit Gott haben und das haben wir in unserem Herrn und Heiland Jesus Christus. Und das ist das, was uns letztlich auch hier verbindet, zusammengebracht hat. Damals war es über Christian Endeavor, über eine EC, wo man sich getroffen hat, ja, dass wir Friede mit unserem Herrn, mit unserem Schöpfer wieder haben, durch unseren Herrn Jesus Christus, der uns das ermöglicht hat, durch das, dass er auf diese Welt zu uns gekommen ist und uns den Frieden mit Gott wieder geschenkt hat, für alle, die ihn angenommen haben. Und da wollen wir jetzt auch diesen Tag schließen und diesem Herrn danken für all das, was er getan hat und auch für diesen Tag. Wer will, kann aufstehen. Also. Lieber Jesus, wir danken dir am Schluss dieses Tages, dieser Feier, dass wir diesen Tag erleben durften, dass wir mit Tracy zusammen sein durften, seinen 82. Geburtstag hier in Deutschland feiern durften, nach all den Jahren, wo er immer wieder geplant hatte, hierher zu kommen und es ihm immer wieder in irgendeiner Form verwehrt wurde. Herr, hab du Dank, dass du es in diesem Jahr möglich gemacht hast und dass wir alle hier zusammenkommen konnten, dass wir auch rückblicken durften auf die vielen schönen Dinge, die wir erleben durften, ja, auf diese besonderen Segnungen, die du auch immer wieder uns hast erleben lassen, auch die Freude, die wir hatten dürften, auch dass wir zusammenfinden durften, Herr. Hab du Dank, dass wir diesen Tag auch heute begehen durften. Hab du Dank auch für all die äußeren Dinge, das schöne Wetter, das du geschenkt hast und auch, dass du uns bewahrt hast auf den Wegen hierher. Und du weißt auch jetzt einen jeden, der wieder nach Hause fährt und möchtest auch da behüten, bewahren, auch dem Tracy immer wieder die nötige Kraft und Gesundheit geben, die er noch braucht, auch in diesem hohen Alter. Hab du Dank, Herr, dass du es möglich gemacht hast und wir bitten dich jetzt auch um dein Behüten und deinen Segen für den Nachhauseweg. Hab Dank dafür. Wir beten dich an in Jesu Namen. Amen.
Thank you all for coming, and I certainly appreciate God is allowing me to enjoy company with you down here, because when we get to heaven, we'll be spending time together. But God gives me a privilege to meet you before I get to heaven and to spend time with you now. So I thank God for that. That's why I wake up in the morning, I say, instead of saying wake up in the morning, I like to wake up and say, good morning, God, let's go. Let's spend the whole day together, and at the end of the day, I come out a winner. I've been on the winning team, and I can't fail because God never fails. So if you're teaming with God, you're teaming for success. And T, what does it stand for? That's what he said. Together, everyone achieves more. That's what a team is. And God gives us the privilege in the morning to team up with him every day, and we're teaming up for success. You'll come out a winner each day. So try it out. Wake up. Don't say good God this morning. Say good morning, God. Let's go. And spend your day like that. Thank you for coming.